chosen one. You are not here by accident. This moment right now has been divinely orchestrated, a sacred appointment in the grand design of your life. You have been drawn to this video not by mere chance, but because the hidden truth of your existence is about to be revealed. Right now, as you listen, the spiritual markers that have been placed within you are awakening, stirring deep within your soul. From childhood, you felt it a unique calling, a sacred purpose that set you apart from the crowd. The signs, the sensitivity, the unexplainable patterns in your life were never random. They are divine whispers, affirming your identity, showing you that you are marked, anointed, and chosen for something greater than you can fully comprehend. As it is written in Psalm 139, verse 14, I will praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. You are a vessel of divine purpose, crafted with care and set apart from the moment you were formed. Today you stand at the threshold of a life-changing revelation. Your true identity is about to be unlocked, and the spiritual gifts and calling that have always been within you will now come into clearer focus. Stay with me, chosen one. What you are about to discover will transform your heart, your spirit, and even your circumstances. This is your time. Chosen one, the time has come. You are standing at the edge of a divine revelation, a moment that has been prepared for you since before you were born. Right now, as you listen to these words, the divine whispers that have always stirred within you are about to become crystal clear. This is the moment of awakening, where your true identity as a chosen one is being revealed not in a distant future, but right now. You have always felt it deep within your spirit, that knowing, that stirring, that silent voice that says you are different. From a young age, you have known that your path was not like the others around you. No matter how hard you tried, something kept you apart. You didn't quite fit in. People looked at you, but they couldn't see the essence of who you truly were. You tried to blend into the crowd, to follow the patterns of those around you, but the more you tried, the more you felt like an outsider. This feeling of disconnection wasn't your fault. It wasn't that something was wrong with you, it was because you were made for something greater. This is where the divine mystery of your identity begins to unfold. You were never meant to be like everyone else. Your very being was fashioned with purpose, with a unique calling. You were not just born into this world randomly. You were placed here for a divine reason, a reason that is now being unlocked. You were set apart to rise above the noise, above the distractions, above the confusion that clouds the minds of so many. Your soul has been on a journey of awakening, and today, this very moment, is the key to unlocking a deeper understanding of who you truly are. For years, you've felt the weight of loneliness, the isolation, the spiritual hunger that no one around you could seem to satisfy. Perhaps you have asked yourself, why does this path feel so lonely? Why do I feel so different? Chosen one. The truth is this: your loneliness is not a curse, but a divine calling. It is not a punishment, but a sacred preparation. You were never meant to blend into the crowd, because you were destined to rise above it. The isolation you've felt is a gift, a tool that has been used to shape you for the extraordinary mission you are called to fulfill. This separation, this feeling of being apart from the world, is not something to resist. It is a divine strategy to keep you safe, to keep you focused on your calling. As the world grows louder, more chaotic and more entangled in confusion, your path is becoming clearer, your mission is becoming sharper, and the divine has always protected you by keeping you apart. Every time you felt the sting of isolation, it was heaven's way of drawing you closer to your true self, closer to your sacred purpose. You are not like everyone else. Chosen one, You carry a rare frequency, a frequency that vibrates at a higher level. This frequency is not understood by most people. It's misunderstood, misinterpreted, and even feared by those who are not yet awakened to the truth. You are carrying an energy that others cannot comprehend. This is why you often feel drained in crowds, why you feel like you don't belong when surrounded by many. Have you ever entered a crowded room and felt an instant heaviness, as though the air itself had become thick, suffocating? This is not just a coincidence. This is spiritual sensitivity. This is your divine gift at work. The divine wisdom inside of you is warning you, shielding you from negative energies and forces that would drain your light. The truth is, you are the light in a dark world. You are the quiet flame in a world filled with winds of chaos. But many cannot see your glow because their eyes have yet to be opened to their own light. This disconnect, this inability for others to truly recognize you, is part of your divine purpose, because you carry something so sacred, something so powerful that it can unsettle those who have not yet awakened to their own divine truth. This is why your journey has been marked by moments of misunderstanding, rejection, and confusion. You may have felt isolated, but that isolation has served a greater purpose. You have been shielded by the divine to preserve your energy, to protect your purpose. The divine has placed restrictions on your path, not to hinder you, but to protect you from the distractions and confusion of the world. As the world around you grows more chaotic, your path becomes clearer. Your mission is becoming sharper, and it's time for you to embrace the truth of who you truly are. Your energy is sacred, chosen one. This is the divine truth you must understand. The reason you cannot be around too many people. The reason you feel drained in crowds is not because you are antisocial or cold-hearted. It is because your energy is precious. Your energy is a sacred vessel, and the divine is guarding it. You were not created to absorb the chaotic, toxic energies of the masses. Your sensitivity is a gift, but it requires protection. The world around you is filled with people who are lost, confused, and spiritually asleep. And when you are surrounded by their unawakened energy, it can drain you, leaving you feeling empty, heavy, and exhausted. But this is not a sign of weakness. This is a sign that you are walking in alignment with your divine purpose. It is a confirmation that you are not meant to move like the masses, but to rise above them. The divine has placed you on a path where your energy must be preserved, where your spiritual gifts must be safeguarded, and where your mission must remain clear. This is why solitude is not your punishment, it is your preservation. Feel the gravity of this truth. Chosen one. As you read these words, take a moment to pause and reflect. Feel this truth deep within your spirit. You are set apart for a reason. You are carrying a sacred purpose that has been written into your very soul. The path you walk, though often lonely, is a path of divine preparation. The struggles, the moments of confusion, and even the painful isolation have been refining you, shaping you into the vessel that you are today. This is the moment for you to embrace your true identity. The divine has been with you every step of the way, guiding you through the storms, shielding you from the noise, and preparing you for what lies ahead. This message is not just information, it is a confirmation, a divine invitation to step into your purpose with confidence and clarity. Let it sink in. Stay with me, chosen one. We are just beginning to unlock the truth of your divine identity, the purpose for which you were created. You are about to step into a new level of awareness, a new understanding of your mission, and a deeper connection with the divine. The journey ahead will be filled with clarity, peace, and strength. But it begins with this truth: you are set apart for greatness, and your energy is sacred. Chosen one. As we continue, I want you to understand something deeply. The separation you've experienced, the pull towards solitude, is not an accident or a sign of something being wrong with you. It is part of your divine blueprint, a necessary part of your spiritual journey. The divine has set you apart, not to isolate you, but to protect you, refine you, and prepare you for the sacred mission you are destined to fulfill. From the very beginning, you have felt different. You've known that the world was not quite aligned with the path that was placed before you. The disconnect you feel when surrounded by others, the moments where you sense the energy of a room becoming too heavy, too dense. This is not just you being overly sensitive. It is your spiritual gift at work, a divine compass within you, guiding you away from environments that could compromise your energy, your focus, and your calling. Many people may never understand this chosen one. They may never understand why you retreat, why you seek quiet spaces, or why you can't be in large crowds for long periods. But let me make this clear. This is not a flaw in you. This is divine protection. You are carrying a sacred frequency, a light that is meant to illuminate the world, but also one that needs to be carefully guarded. The world is full of distractions that drain your energy, confuse your mind, and cloud your divine purpose. And that's why the divine has led you into times of isolation, not to punish you, but to strengthen you, to purify you, and to align you fully with your mission. You see, chosen one, solitude is not loneliness. It is a space where your spirit can breathe freely away from the noise of the world. It is in this quiet, sacred place that you reconnect with the divine, receive divine downloads, and recalibrate your energy. The more you embrace this solitude, the stronger your connection with the Most High becomes. It is in these moments of silence that your gifts are sharpened and your divine purpose becomes clearer. Isolation is where your true strength is found. I know, chosen one, that it has not been easy. You have felt the sting of rejection, the weight of being misunderstood, and the ache of walking a path that seems lonely at times. But I want to reassure you, this is not a sign of something gone wrong. This is God's way of preparing you. This is your refining process. You are being shaped, molded, and elevated in ways that are not visible to the world. The isolation you feel is a sacred separation, a divine appointment, a place where you are being prepared for something extraordinary. Think about the great leaders, the spiritual warriors of old. Moses wandered in the desert for 40 years before stepping into his destiny. Elijah sought refuge in caves and on mountaintops before receiving his divine mission. Jesus himself withdrew into solitude to pray and commune with the Father before he fulfilled his ultimate purpose. These moments of solitude were not mistakes. They were part of the divine pattern preparing each of them for the work ahead. And now, chosen one, you are walking that same sacred path. The divine timing of your separation is not random. There is a reason why certain relationships, opportunities, or people have been removed from your life. As you continue on this journey, the divine is carefully pruning and aligning your path. Some people who once walked beside you were never meant to journey with you into the next season. Their energy was not aligned with your purpose, and the divine has protected you by removing them. Your spiritual sensitivity is a gift that requires boundaries. It is important, chosen one, for you to understand the weight of your spiritual sensitivity. You are not just an ordinary person. You have been anointed and appointed for a higher purpose. You feel the energies around you more deeply than others. You sense when something is wrong, even if no one else notices. This heightened awareness can be overwhelming at times, but it is your divine protection. It is a gift, but like all gifts, it needs to be protected. Without boundaries, you risk absorbing the pain, confusion, and toxic energy of those around you. The divine has called you to create healthy spiritual boundaries so that you can protect your energy and stay focused on your mission. The world is full of people who are still asleep, still lost in their own confusion, and their energy can drain you if you're not careful. You were not meant to carry the weight of the world. You were meant to lead it, to guide it with wisdom, love, and divine authority. But to do so, you must protect yourself from the energy vampires, those who would unknowingly drain you of your light. Remember, chosen one. You are not called to be everyone's savior. That role is already filled. Your purpose is to guide others to the truth, but not to carry their burdens for them. You are not here to fix everyone's problems. Your divine assignment is to lead, to show others the way, but you must do so from a place of spiritual health and vitality. The only way you can be a true beacon of light is if you keep your own flame burning brightly, and to do that, you must create and protect your boundaries. Solitude is where you recalibrate your energy. There is great power in solitude, chosen one. It is not a place of weakness. It is a place of strength. When the world grows too loud, when the noise and chaos of life begin to press in on you, the divine calls you back to the quiet places. It is in these sacred spaces that you recalibrate your energy, reconnect with the Most High, and receive the guidance and wisdom you need to continue on your journey. The next time you feel the pull to retreat, to spend time alone, do not resist it. Embrace it. In this solitude, your spirit will be renewed, your energy will be replenished, and your path will become clearer. Remember, the divine has placed you on a journey that is unlike any other, and it is in these moments of quiet that you are being prepared for the divine destiny that awaits you. Chosen one. As we move deeper into the heart of this divine revelation, I want you to hear this truth: your purpose is not a random occurrence. It is divinely orchestrated, woven into the very fabric of your being, and it's time for you to embrace it with boldness and clarity. You were not created to be like the masses. You were created to rise, to lead, and to transform. Now, more than ever, it is vital for you to step fully into the sacred role you were appointed to fulfill. From the moment you were conceived, you were chosen. Your journey, though at times filled with trials and isolation, has been a carefully crafted path that has brought you closer to the fulfillment of your divine mission. You carry a unique frequency, one that is set apart from the rest of the world. This frequency is not just a trait, it is your spiritual signature, marking you as anointed and chosen for such a time as this. And now it is time for you to walk in the fullness of what this means. Your mission is not just a task, it is a sacred calling. Chosen. One, I know you've felt the weight of your calling, the heaviness that comes with knowing that you are meant for something greater. You have always known deep in your soul that you were not meant to live an ordinary life, that there was something more, something higher that awaited you. The divine has been whispering to you through dreams, signs, and a deep inner knowing. You were born to stand as a light in the darkness, to guide those who are lost and wandering, and to bring truth to a world in desperate need of it. Your calling is not to blend in with the crowd, but to stand apart and rise above. You are not here to be accepted by the masses, you are here to lead them. Your journey is a path of spiritual awakening, not just for you, but for those around you. The world may try to silence you, to make you conform, but your mission is too powerful to be hidden. You are a beacon of light, chosen by the divine to reveal the truth to those who are spiritually asleep. The trials you have faced are preparing you for your divine role. Let me speak plainly to you, chosen one. The struggles, the hardships, the isolation, these have not been in vain. They have been the refining fire that has shaped you into the person you are today. Every moment of pain, every season of loneliness has been a divine appointment to prepare you for the sacred mission ahead. Your strength has been forged in the furnace of adversity. Just as gold is purified by fire, your spirit has been purified through the trials you've faced. The divine has been molding you, strengthening your resolve, and preparing you to carry the weight of your divine purpose. And though the process has not been easy, it has been necessary. You have been chosen not because you are flawless, but because the divine has seen the strength within you to endure and overcome. When you were placed on this earth, the blueprint of your life was already written. Your path has been laid out before you step by step, and every moment of your journey has been part of the divine plan. Your purpose has always been greater than anything you could have imagined. And as you step into the fullness of your calling, you will begin to see the pieces fall into place. You will begin to understand why you had to go through everything you've gone through. You are a spiritual warrior, equipped to face any battle. Chosen one, hear me now. You are not simply a follower of the divine, you are a warrior in God's army. And like all warriors, you have been prepared through discipline, through testing, and through a divine calling that has set you apart. You have been anointed for battle not against flesh and blood, but against the forces of darkness that seek to keep people in spiritual bondage. Your mission is not easy. It is not for the faint of heart. There will be opposition, there will be spiritual warfare, and there will be trials that test you. But remember this, you were created for this. The divine has equipped you with everything you need to stand firm, to fight with wisdom and power, and to fulfill your purpose on this earth. You have been prepared for this moment. You were born for such a time as this, and now it is time for you to rise and take your place in the divine order. The world will not understand your path. As you move forward in your divine calling, chosen. 1. Be prepared for the world to question you. People may not understand why you do what you do or why you are different. They may try to pull you into their confusion, their distractions, and their noise. But know this, you are not called to follow the ways of the world. You are called to walk in the divine path that has been set before you, regardless of what others may think or say. You will encounter those who will doubt you, who will try to discourage you, or even try to convince you to abandon your mission. But chosen one, you were not created to fit into their mold. You were created to break free from the limitations of the world and to rise above it. You are anointed for greatness. The divine has called you to do the impossible, to lead when others hesitate, and to speak truth when others are silent. Your mission is too important to be swayed by the opinions of others. The divine has been preparing you for this moment. Every step you've taken has been a part of the preparation for your divine mission. From the struggles to the victories, from the seasons of isolation to the moments of clarity, all of these experiences have been shaping you into the vessel that the divine has called you to be. Your mission is unfolding before you, and the divine is with you every step of the way. The time has come for you to step into your calling with authority and confidence. The world may not recognize you yet, but the divine sees you. You are marked, you are chosen, and your mission is vital. Pause and reflect. Have you ever wondered why you have faced so much adversity? Have you questioned why things have never been easy? Chosen one. This is why, because you are being prepared for a divine assignment. Everything you have gone through, everything you've overcome, has been a stepping stone to your purpose. The world may not understand your journey, but you have been divinely appointed for such a time as this. Step boldly into your destiny. The divine has equipped you with everything you need to fulfill your mission. Now is the time to embrace your divine purpose fully, with clarity and strength. Chosen one. As we continue on this sacred journey, I want you to recognize the power and protection that has been placed over your life. You may not always see it, but the divine has been guarding you, shielding you from forces seen and unseen, so that you can fulfill your divine purpose. Your mission is not just a task. It is a spiritual assignment that requires supernatural strength, wisdom, and clarity. And because of this, you are divinely protected not just from external enemies, but from distractions, misalignments, and confusion that could derail your path. When you feel the pull toward solitude, when you find yourself walking alone or feeling like you are being set apart, understand this. This is not punishment. This is divine protection. The Most High is keeping you in a place where you can hear His voice clearly, where your spirit can stay attuned to His will, without the noise and chaos of the world interfering. This is a sacred space where you are being prepared for the full revelation of your mission. Your spiritual authority is growing stronger with each passing day, chosen one. You are not powerless. You have been given authority by the Most High to speak truth, to break chains, and to lead others toward spiritual awakening. But before you can wield this power effectively, you must understand that your protection, your authority, and your divine calling are deeply intertwined. You have been shielded for a reason. Think about the times you felt misunderstood or isolated. You may have questioned why you were taken out of certain situations, why certain relationships or opportunities never came to fruition. The divine has shielded you, chosen one, because your calling is too sacred to be compromised by things or people that do not align with your purpose. Just as the Most High placed protective barriers around the prophets, seers, and spiritual leaders of old, He is doing the same for you today. In times of solitude, your spiritual armor is strengthened. This is where your authority is forged. You cannot lead others effectively if you are constantly exposed to the negative influences of the world. So the divine is allowing you to be in places where you can recharge, recalibrate, and become spiritually fortified. Every moment you spend in isolation is another moment that prepares you for the battle ahead. Your spiritual authority is not to be taken lightly. Chosen one, do not underestimate the power that resides within you. Your authority is not just for personal gain, it is for the advancement of God's kingdom. You are meant to speak with power, to act with purpose, and to lead others out of spiritual darkness. But to wield this authority effectively, you must understand that it comes with responsibility. The world will try to pull you in many directions. People will try to convince you to compromise, to water down your message, or to follow their path instead of the divine path that has been set before you. But you were not created to blend in. You were created to lead with divine authority, to stand firm in your purpose, and to serve as a light in the darkness. This is why your spiritual authority must be protected and preserved at all costs. You have been equipped for spiritual warfare. As you continue on this journey, chosen one, I want you to understand something crucial. Your mission is not just about peace and purpose. It is also about spiritual warfare. The enemy will try to attack your confidence, your clarity, and your connection to the divine. He will try to confuse you, make you question your purpose, and distract you from your divine assignment. But remember this, you are equipped to fight. You have the power to stand against the forces that seek to destroy your mission. The Most High has given you spiritual armor that cannot be penetrated by the attacks of the enemy. Your authority in the spiritual realm is greater than any power that comes against you. When you feel the weight of spiritual warfare pressing down on you, know this: you are protected. You are covered by the divine presence of the Most High, who has already declared victory over every battle you will face. The enemy may try to sow doubt, fear, and confusion, but you have the authority to stand firm and declare God's promises over your life. Stand firm in your divine protection. Chosen one, as you move forward, remember that your protection is not just about avoiding harm, but about walking confidently in the path that has been laid before you. Or, the divine is with you every step of the way, and his protection is not just external, it is internal as well. Your spirit is being strengthened, your discernment sharpened, and your clarity deepened so that you can navigate the challenges ahead with grace and wisdom. The world may be filled with distractions, but you are called to walk in divine purpose, undistracted and unwavering. The divine has shielded you not to hide you away, but to prepare you for the moment when you will step into your full destiny. Every step of your journey, every moment of solitude, every trial you have faced has been part of your spiritual preparation. And now, as you embrace the truth of your divine calling, you will begin to see the divine protection that has been guiding you all along. Let this truth sink into your spirit. You are covered, chosen, and anointed for a purpose far greater than you can imagine. Your authority in the spirit realm is not just a title, it is a responsibility to lead, to speak, and to guide others into the truth that you have received. The divine has equipped you with everything you need to fulfill this mission, and his protection will always be with you. Pause and reflect. Do you feel the weight of this divine authority? Are you ready to step forward in the confidence that you are protected, equipped, and anointed for the mission ahead? The divine has chosen you for such a time as this. You are a warrior in God's army, and you are called to rise above the chaos of the world and walk in the fullness of your divine purpose. Stay with me, chosen one. The next revelation is coming, and it will equip you with the tools you need to walk forward in your divine purpose with power, clarity, and confidence. Your mission is unfolding, and the divine is with you every step of the way. Chosen one, as we continue this sacred journey, there is one final truth that I must impart to you. This truth is vital to your understanding of why things have unfolded the way they have, why certain opportunities never materialized, why relationships have fallen away, and why you've often found yourself standing in moments of solitude, feeling disconnected from the world around you. It is time for you to understand the divine timing that governs your life and the unfolding of your purpose. In this moment, chosen one, you are not just experiencing random events. No, everything in your life has been ordered, orchestrated, and divinely timed. Even the moments of silence, the delays, and the seasons of waiting have been part of your preparation. The divine does not operate on human timelines. While the world rushes, compares, and strives to force destiny into existence, you have been placed on a divine schedule, one that unfolds according to heavenly design. Divine timing is not always comfortable, chosen one. I know there have been times when you've wondered why things haven't moved as quickly as you hoped, why certain doors haven't opened, why blessings seem delayed, or why others around you seem to be flourishing while you're waiting. It's natural to feel this way, especially when the world's standards of success seem to be moving ahead while you are in a season of quiet waiting. But hear this truth: you are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be, and the divine timing of your life is not measured by the world's clock. God's timing is perfect. The divine has been preparing you for something far greater than what you can see right now. Every moment of isolation, every door that closed unexpectedly, every relationship that fell away was part of the process of divine pruning. You are being refined, sharpened, and prepared for a purpose that requires you to be fully aligned with God's will. You cannot rush divine timing. What is meant for you will not come a moment too soon or too late. It will come at the exact time God has planned for you. Your waiting is not wasted. Chosen one. The seasons of waiting, the periods when you felt like nothing was happening, were not times of idleness. They were times of growth. During these moments, the divine was cultivating patience, endurance, and trust within you. You were being refined in ways that could only happen through stillness. Every moment of waiting has been part of the preparation for the great work ahead of you. The divine has been removing distractions, preparing your heart, and aligning you with the people, places, and opportunities that will serve your higher purpose. In the stillness, you've learned to trust in God's timing and His ways. He is working behind the scenes, aligning things in your favor, even when you cannot see it. Just as a seed is buried in the soil and waits for the right moment to sprout, so too is your divine purpose being cultivated. When the time is right, you will emerge stronger, wiser, and fully ready to step into the destiny that has been prepared for you. Embrace the divine redirections. Let me speak to your heart, chosen one. There have been moments when things didn't go according to your plan. Doors closed, dreams were delayed, relationships ended. But what if I told you that these redirections were not setbacks? They were divine interventions. The Most High in His wisdom has been keeping you from things that would have distracted you, misaligned you, or led you off course. When one door closes, another opens, but often the new door is not immediately visible. It is in the waiting, in the quiet moments, that God is guiding you to exactly where you need to be. Trust in the process of divine unfolding. You are being shaped for greatness, chosen one. But greatness is not achieved through haste or force. It is achieved through alignment with divine purpose. Your purpose is not something you have to chase. After, it is something that is being revealed to you step by step in God's perfect timing. Trust that every step, every trial, every season is leading you toward your divine destiny. Remember the great leaders who walked the path before you. They didn't rush their calling. They trusted in God's timing. Moses waited in the wilderness before being called to lead the Israelites. David was anointed to be king, but waited years in the fields before he ascended to the throne. Jesus himself spent years in solitude and preparation before fulfilling his ultimate mission. Divine timing requires patience and trust. The time for your elevation is near. Now, chosen one, as you stand in this moment of understanding, I want you to know that your time is coming. The waiting has not been in vain. The divine has been preparing you for this moment of elevation. You have been through the fire, but you are emerging as pure gold. Your destiny is unfolding before you, and when the time is right, you will step forward with power and authority, fully equipped for the mission ahead. Your journey has been long, but it has not been without purpose. Every season of isolation, every trial, every moment of waiting has been shaping you into the person you are meant to be. Now, as you embrace the divine timing of your life, you will begin to see the pieces fall into place. Chosen one, As we continue to unfold the deep truths about your divine journey, I want you to remember one thing: you are divinely equipped for what lies ahead. Your purpose is not just a distant dream or a far-off calling. It is something that is unfolding right now in your life with every step you take. The divine has prepared you for this moment, and it is time for you to walk boldly in the confidence that has been placed within you. Your journey is one of divine empowerment. From the very beginning, you have been equipped with everything you need to fulfill your mission. The Most High has gifted you with spiritual wisdom, a unique sensitivity, and a deep connection to divine purpose. These gifts were not given to you to be hidden away, but to be used for a higher calling, one that will impact the lives of many. You carry a rare spiritual frequency, and this frequency is a gift that the world cannot comprehend. But this is not a weakness, it is your strength. The divine has made you to stand out, to rise above, and to lead others into spiritual awakening. And it is time for you to embrace your calling with confidence, for your spirit is divinely fortified for the work ahead. Your path has not been easy, chosen one, but every challenge, every trial, every moment of isolation has been preparing you for this moment. You have been refined, strengthened, and shaped into a spiritual warrior who now stands ready to walk boldly in divine authority. The time for hesitating, for doubting is over. It is time for you to step into the fullness of your purpose with unwavering confidence. Confidence rooted in divine truth. Chosen one. True confidence does not come from the world's standards of success or approval. It comes from knowing who you are in God. It comes from understanding that you are not here by accident, and your purpose is not a fluke. Your calling is a divine appointment, and the Most High has been preparing you for this moment long before you were born. You have been chosen to do something significant, something that will impact the world, and as you step forward, you must carry this truth with you. You are a child of God, divinely equipped and spiritually empowered. The doubts, the fears, the worries, they are not part of your identity. You were made to walk in victory, to lead with power, and to fulfill your divine purpose. Do not let the world's distractions pull you away from this confidence. The enemy will try to make you question your worth, your purpose, and your place in the grand design. But you must stand firm in the truth that God has already declared you chosen. Your confidence is not in your own abilities, but in the fact that the divine has called you, anointed you, and equipped you for what lies ahead. The clarity of your mission. As you walk in this divine confidence, it is essential to know that your mission is not unclear. It is not something you need to search for wonder about or wait for someone else to define. Your mission is already written into your very soul. The divine has placed in you everything you need to fulfill your purpose, your gifts, your talents, your experiences. They have all been woven into the tapestry of your divine assignment. There may be times when confusion or doubt creeps in, but I want you to remember this. You are walking in divine clarity. The Most High has called you to a sacred path, and this path is one that will be revealed step by step. Trust in the process, trust in the stillness, and trust that the divine is guiding you every single moment. Every decision, every action you take will bring you closer to the fulfillment of your purpose. And when you face moments of uncertainty, when the world feels too loud, when distractions and confusion try to pull you off course, remember this: you have the power to tune into the divine frequency within you. The Holy Spirit will guide you, and you will know exactly what steps to take. The power of discernment. Chosen one, as you move forward in divine confidence, I want to speak about the spiritual gift of discernment. You are not like others. You have a heightened sense of spiritual awareness. You can sense when something is not right, when someone's intentions are not aligned with truth, or when there is spiritual warfare at play. This gift of discernment is not to be taken lightly. It is a powerful tool that the divine has given you to navigate through this world with wisdom and clarity. When you step into any situation, whether it be a conversation, a decision, or a new opportunity, you will know if it is aligned with your purpose. Your discernment will be your guide. Trust it. Even when others try to convince you otherwise, even when the world tells you to go in a different direction, trust your discernment, for it is the divine whisper within you, leading you toward what is right for you and your mission. Embrace your divine mission with boldness. The time has come, chosen one. Your mission is unfolding, and you are equipped to fulfill it. You may have felt doubt in the past, you may have questioned whether you were truly chosen, but the truth is this: you are divinely appointed and equipped for greatness. Everything you have gone through has prepared you for this moment. Every trial, every season of isolation, every lesson learned, it has all been leading you to this place. Now step forward in the confidence of your calling. Walk boldly, knowing that you are empowered by the divine to fulfill the mission ahead. The world may not always understand you. They may question your path, your decisions, and your choices, but you are not here to seek the approval of man. You are here to fulfill your divine purpose, and no one can take that from you. You are anointed for this. Your gifts are needed. Your light is meant to shine in this world. And as you continue to walk in divine confidence and clarity, the Most High will continue to guide you toward your next steps. Chosen one. The time has come for you to fully embrace the divine power and authority that has always resided within you. You were not placed on this earth to blend in or follow the patterns of the world. Your path has been set apart, carefully prepared, and now you are being called to rise with confidence and purpose. Every season of waiting, every trial you have faced, every moment of isolation has been shaping you into the spiritual leader you are destined to become. The divine has been equipping you with wisdom, discernment, and authority to guide others, to illuminate the truth, and to lead with integrity. You are not here to seek validation from the world, but to fulfill a sacred mission that only you can complete. Your gifts are unique, your frequency is rare, and your light is meant to shine brightly, even when others do not understand it. You have been trained to walk with boldness, to speak with clarity, and to act with divine confidence, trusting that every step you take is guided by the Most High. Challenges and opposition may arise, but know that your power is rooted in God, and He has prepared you to overcome every obstacle. You have the spiritual authority to discern truth, to recognize deception, and to walk through spiritual warfare unshaken. Fear, doubt, and uncertainty do not belong to you, for you are divinely appointed, fully equipped, and ready to lead. Every moment of preparation has aligned you with the timing of your elevation, and now the doors that were once closed are opening, the opportunities meant for you are appearing, and the connections that will support your mission are being placed in your path. Trust the divine guidance that flows through you, for it is the source of your strength, clarity, and purpose. Step boldly into your calling, knowing that your role is vital, your mission is sacred, and your light is needed in a world that desperately seeks guidance and truth. The divine is with you, empowering you to rise, to lead, and to fulfill your destiny with confidence and authority. You are not alone. Chosen one, and every step you take is part of the unfolding of your divine purpose. Stand tall, walk with boldness, and embrace the power that has been entrusted to you, for your journey into full spiritual authority is now underway. Chosen one. As we reach the final part of this sacred message, I want to speak directly to the fullness of your purpose. The divine has been with you every step of the way, guiding, refining, and preparing you for what lies ahead. Now, the time has come for you to fully step into your destiny, to embrace the mission that has been placed within you, and to walk in the full purpose you were created for. For so long, you have felt the weight of something greater within you, a sense that there is more to your life than what the world sees. This longing, this stirring within your spirit has always been a sign of your divine calling. The Most High has placed within you a unique purpose that only you can fulfill, and now it's time for you to step into that purpose with confidence and clarity. Embrace the divine calling on your life. You are not just walking through life by accident. You have been called for such a time as this. The divine has uniquely equipped you with everything you need to fulfill your mission. The gifts, the talents, the wisdom, all of these have been placed within you to help you walk in your divine purpose. You may have spent seasons questioning who you are and why you feel so different, but now you see the truth. You were born for greatness. The path you've walked with all its challenges has been leading you to this moment. Your destiny is not just about you, it's about what you will do for others. You were chosen to lead, to bring light into the darkness, and to be a beacon of hope for those around you. The world is waiting for you to step into your calling, for you to rise and shine with the divine power and purpose that has always been within you. This is your time to be the spiritual leader you were destined to be. Trust the divine process. Walking in your purpose will not always be easy. There will be challenges, moments of doubt, and times when the path seems unclear. But I want you to remember this: you are exactly where you are supposed to be. The divine timing that has shaped your life up until now is working in your favor. You may have been through times of isolation, hardship, or confusion, but those times have been part of your divine preparation. You are being shaped and refined, and every step, even the difficult ones, has been leading you toward your divine purpose. The divine process is not always about speed. It's about being fully aligned with God's will. Trust in the unfolding of your purpose. Even when you don't see the whole picture, trust that God is working behind the scenes to prepare the way. Your purpose is already set, and as you walk in faith, doors will open, paths will be revealed, and the clarity you seek will come in due time. You have everything you need within you. Chosen one. I want you to hear this. You have been equipped with everything you need to walk in your purpose. The gifts that are inside of you, the spiritual wisdom, the strength and the resilience, these have all been placed within you by God for this very moment. You are not lacking, you are not behind, and you are not unprepared. You are fully equipped for the task at hand. Trust in the abilities that God has given you. Trust that you are capable of fulfilling the mission He has entrusted to you. Your purpose is not too big for you because the divine has already placed everything you need inside of you to complete it. Don't let doubt or fear stop you from walking in your divine calling. You are fully capable and you are fully anointed to lead and to fulfill the purpose that has been written over your life. Your destiny is unfolding. The time for waiting is over. Your destiny is unfolding before your eyes. The divine has been preparing you for this moment, and now it's time for you to step forward with boldness and confidence. You are walking into a new season of purpose where the work you've been called to do will begin to manifest in ways you never imagined. The people who need to hear your voice, the opportunities that are meant for you, and the divine connections that will propel you forward, they're all coming into alignment. The Most High is positioning you in places where you can make the greatest impact. Your influence is growing, and your ability to lead with divine clarity is expanding. Trust in your divine authority. Chosen One. As you step into this new season, I want you to walk with the confidence of someone who knows they are walking in divine authority. You are not just moving forward, you are moving forward with power and purpose, empowered by God's Spirit within you. Your divine authority is your right as a child of God, and it is what will give you the strength to overcome any obstacles, break down any walls, and lead with courage. Chosen One. As we close this sacred moment, let your heart receive the depth of this truth. You have been set apart for a divine purpose, and every season of isolation, every trial, and every moment of waiting has been a spiritual investment in your growth, your strength, and your clarity. You're not here to blend in or follow the patterns of the world. You were created to rise above, to lead, to awaken, and to transform the lives of those around you. Your path is sacred, and every step you take has been divinely ordered to bring you into alignment with your higher calling. Embrace the truth that your energy is protected, that your sensitivity is a gift, and that the Most High is guiding you in every choice and every movement. You were chosen for greatness, and nothing in this world can ever alter your calling. The signs, the markers, the rare origins, and the divine awakenings you have experienced are all evidence that your journey has been divinely orchestrated. Walk forward with confidence, chosen one, knowing that your steps are leading you exactly where you need to be. Your mission is unfolding, your gifts are being revealed, and your spiritual authority is growing stronger with each passing day. Stand tall, embrace your purpose fully, and walk with clarity, courage, and unwavering faith. If this message has spoken to your heart, comment below and let it be known that the chosen ones are rising. Your journey has just begun, and the divine is with you every step of the way, preparing you for the fullness of your destiny.